Hi everybody, I'm Betty Bishop. I am here today. I'm going to be making some biscuits with the 4 ingredients of only Sprite Zero, Carb Quick, Carb Master milk from Kroger. This shows 3. It says 4, but I only use 3. I'm not using any ghee butter. I am just using pound to go spray on my pan. So let me get started doing this and let you guys see how I make my biscuits and how they turn out golden brown like they do. First of all, I take and I go over there and I put my oven on 400. Not 425. I have an electric stove and that's what I use. And then I put all my ingredients together and I make my biscuits, and you will see how I roll them out. I only use, it calls for 2 cups of the Carb Quick. I only use 1 3/4 to make the biscuit itself. I use 1/4 to pour out on my counter so I can roll it. But you'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm putting in the Carb Quick biscuit. I'm going to put in the Sprite Zero, mix it up real good. And then I know that it calls for a 1/2 cup of yogurt, but I don't use the yogurt. But I do use a 1/2 cup of the Carb Master milk. So, and then I make sure it's mixed up really, really well. Maybe a little dry, but that's fine. That's the way it should be. I do it with my fork. I want to make sure that I get it really, really well. And you see it's thick. Okay, now off to the side, this is where I put my 1/4 cup of the Carb Quick, and I just spread it out because I need something to roll it with. I'm going to get me a spoon to dip it out. And I make, a lot of people said I'm like my grandmother. I make my biscuits with love. So, you know, I don't know. So I just mix it all up like this. Get ready to roll. And I have a cookie cutter, a biscuit cutter, and I make them as thick as I want them. You can make them thinner, you can make them thicker, but if you make them real thick, it takes a little longer for them to cook. But if you make them real thin, then it's like they don't rise or anything like that, but they turn out pretty good. Then I take this, I spray my pan, not much. And then I cut them out. I would like to use ghee butter, but they don't like the taste. So, seeing that I'm cooking for all of us, I have to think about them as well. And I do make more than just 6 biscuits. That's why I don't think it would hurt. I don't think it does hurt to use a 1/2 cup of Carb Master milk. Now, if I was just making 6 biscuits, that would be different, but I'm really making like 8. Or 9, however many this comes up to. And there's something else that I do that it doesn't call for, but I don't think it hurts it. And that's to add just a little bit of water. To keep them from being so dry on top. I'll just pat them a little bit. Now you could do this with butter if you'd like. But I don't have any spray butter, but I always use this, just the water. This is the old grandmother's trick. My grandmother always did her homemade biscuits like that. So, now, here they are. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 out of this ingredients. So that's really, really not bad for using a 1/2 cup of Carb Master milk. So now I'm going to put them in the oven, and I know the recipe calls it to be in the oven for about 14-15 minutes, but I'm going to time it this time, and I basically do it probably about 25 minutes to where they're golden brown. And when I get them out, I'll let you see it. Hi everybody, my biscuits are fixing to come out of the oven, and I kept them in there 25 minutes, so we've got about 20 seconds and they'll be ready to come out. I do not put anything on them after I get them out. I just take them out and put them in my pan and eat. So let me get them out. They're coming out right now. Here's my biscuits. Here's my biscuits. They're golden brown, and all I do is I take them out and I tear them apart and I put them in my biscuits, and these are really biscuits. We have 1 apiece, that's all we have, and we have some for the next time. So there's my biscuits, golden brown. 425 minutes, Grandma special. Enjoy them. Hope they work out good for y'all.